check. Mic check. Mic check. All right, y'all. We are back out here again. And I have been seeing some swirls when I walked up. We're using ultralight gear, so if we get a fish, if we get a bass, it's going to be a fight like I've never had. Let me show y'all what I'm using. Using a bubble gum crawl that I poured myself. My wife picked out the colors and we poured it. But we're going weightless Texas rig. Let's see what happens on the first cast. I said, if something hits this, we're in for a ride. Oh my God, there's a big swirl right beside my lure. Come on. I don't know if y'all seen that giant swirl beside my lure. All right, we're gonna do that again. And all these swirls I keep seeing has got my adrenaline pumping. There's something right beside us. Let's see if there's anything on the bank right here. What's up, everybody? We just started fishing. I see a bunch of swirls in the water. I'm about to be swimming this bait right through 2 of them. We'll let it drop right there. Oh, we got one. Oh, he let it go. No. No. All right. Ultralight rod, man. We're gonna try it again. Now I know. Set my hook like crazy. It's hard to set a hook on an ultralight rod. And yes, I will get all that when I leave. Dude, we just missed a fish. Let's try it again. I started seeing my line move. Oh my God, here we go, y'all. Get ready. Come on. Eat it. Hey, what's going on, y'all? My best largemouth bass is 3 pounds, 4 ounces. And we just actually, we had a bite and it spit out my lure. We're trying to get them back right now. Oh man, here comes the wind. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome in. I feel like today is going to end my skunk streak, and it's going to be the first fish I've caught this year. We'll switch to the bait caster in just a minute. Y'all, if a bass bites my ultralight that I'm using right now, it's going to fold this rod in half. Let that sink just for a minute. What's going on, Herman? My drag was too loose on the hook set. That's why that fish got off. Hey, Paul, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. We just got out here. We've been live for 10 minutes. I just missed a fish. I'm using a bubblegum colored crawl that I poured myself. I think I just seen a fish. Let's see if we can get him to bite. Cast it right past him. And we'll reel it in and let it sink. Oh man, there are bass eating everywhere right now. Let's give it a few hops. Yeah, it was sunny. It just turned overcast. I don't think there's pike in here. I know there's bass. I caught my PB. Actually, I caught my PB 3 times in a row, all within 25 minutes out of this pond. It was the craziest, like, half an hour of fishing I ever did. Dude, we're getting so close to 700 subscribers. We're less than 20 away. I can't even believe we're almost at 700, man. It's been a journey for real. What y'all think? Think we should switch to a Senko? Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. I just seen the smallest, oh my God, dude, I just seen a giant bass. Are you kidding me? Dang, if I went and turned to this angle, y'all could have seen that giant bass just jumped out the water. They eating up good today. I just need them to eat what I'm throwing. Well, not like that. If a bass wants this one, you got to chase it. They've been hitting when I'm retrieving the lure back. I just went over a stick. Man, we went from the teens, like being down in the teens, and it is almost 70 degrees today. Wild, man. I feel like that's why it's been hard to get a bite. All right, y'all. We're gonna go Senko, see what happens. Barely skin hook it. We're using green pumpkin with a chartreuse tip. Let's see if anything wants to Senko. I'm gonna slowly drag this Senko across the ground. Let's try the left side, see if there's anything over here. It's just hilarious. Every time I make a cast, as soon as it touches the water, like 4 bait fish flop out. All right, I'm right over a tree that fell in the water. All right, I just went over it. If there's any bass down there, I'm just trying to aggravate them, get them mad. Oh yeah. All right. If something bites this, I'm setting the heck out of the hook. Try to yo-yo the Senko. I'm in South Carolina. Hey, welcome in. Dang, it almost looked like something was following that Senko for a second. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna cast this one out and just let it sit for a good solid 20 seconds. There's so many lily pad roots under the water. You literally can't fish anything that's not a weedless rig in this pond. I'm gonna give this left side another cast. Dude, the amount of bait fish in this pond is crazy. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to crawl for a minute. Man, I know it'd be the craziest ways for people catch fish, man. We'll try your buddy's method right quick. Let's just leave it there. Any bass want a crawfish that's not moving. Y'all get ready. If a bass bites this is an ultralight rod with 4-pound test. We're gonna be in for a real fight. That's if I can set the hook hard enough. This thing's, look at this, it's like a noodle. So it's like a wet noodle. All right, let's cast over that way. I got skunked out here yesterday. I actually had a solid bite though when I first got here today. But I swear it's like I have to cast right on top of a bass's head for them to bite. If I see a swirl, I do it. Hopefully the feeding window didn't close as soon as I got out here. Oh, we getting nibbled. Dang, y'all, we just got nibbled twice. I don't know if y'all seen that line jump. That was, what a mean fish. How you not gonna commit? I swear he just like slapped it 2 times with his tail. See if we can't get him. Well, I'm right there on top of a log. It's one thing I love about my ultralight, dude. I can feel every little tap. They are hitting on the pink bubblegum crawl though. That's the second bite. There are warmouth in here. I caught a warmouth on a size 4 wide gap hook, dude. It blew my mind. I thought I caught a bluegill. I was like, what is this? I'd never even seen a warmouth before. Man, if I was a bluegill, I'd be scared to bite a crawfish. Oh, we might have a fish, y'all. Oh, that line movement was so weird. What just happened? What was that? My line pulled tight for a second. That was weird. They'll bite anything except for what I'm throwing. Guaranteed, if I brought any of y'all fishing with me, y'all would catch the fish. They definitely biting. I just need one to commit. Dude, I don't know what it was, but I was fishing the dam the other week, and something bit the claws clean off of my crawl, man. I mean, it was a one little bite, took both claws clean off. Okay, I'm right beside a piece of structure. I'm gonna let it sink. Yeah, that's the reason I want catfish out this pond, because I've seen the size of the turtles in here, and the last thing I want to do is catch a snapping turtle. There's nothing I do with it. I'm not trying to get my finger near his face. Ooh, I just seen a boil on the water. I'm gonna cast over on top of it. Oh my God. Y'all, we might get a fish right here. Oh man, what is going on out there? I know where two of them are. Right here. that thing sink right quick. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be scared if I catch a bass on my ultralight. It's gonna be a crazy little fight. I have not caught a bass out of this pond less than 2 pounds. They're all like, they've all been 2 pounds or 3 pounds. I know y'all over there. You know what I might do? I might throw a helgrammite on. You ever fish with a helgrammite? The helgramite's what I caught my PB with. Just went over a log. If you're fishing cold water, y'all, if you feel something like on the bottom, some kind of structure or brush, just stop and just let the bait sit there for a minute. You can kind of jig it up and down. The bass will hug tight to that stuff in cold water. One more cast with the bubblegum crawl, then I'm going back Senko. The wind is blowing my lure in spots I don't want it. One day I'm gonna set my minnow trap up out here, see what we can catch on live bait. All right. About to see if there's any bass in them weeds right there. It looks like I have a bunch of bank room, but I don't. A bunch of that's water up under all that grass. About to send this Senko to the moon. I see all you little bait fish. What's up, Aim? Dude, we've had 2 solid bites, but we missed them. About to try to cast this Senko onto some lily pads. There's some lily pads straight out that way. We'll try to get right on them. Okay, we went past them. That's cool with me. All right, it just flopped off a lily pad. Ooh, really a fish right there, man? Try to put that Senko right on his head. Yeah, I cleared whatever structure that was. What color crawl do y'all think I should use? Black and blue or green pumpkin? I'm gonna let y'all pick. You use a treble hook on this pond, you're gonna get that thing stuck. Black and blue. All right. All right, y'all. Brand new pack. Woo. Dang, man. This thing's pretty. Dang, boy, my ultralight, it's gonna launch this lure, man. This thing's heavy. All right. All right, black and blue. See what you can do. I just want to see how this thing swims in the water right quick. Oh man, that looks good. Oh yeah, all right. I can work with that. Yo, oh, we just missed one. Hey, what's up? Andy, what's going on, bro? Nah, this ain't the one I just made. Yo, we just missed a bite, bro, as soon as you came in. Playing with the ultralight. It's so hard to get a hook set with the ultralight, but we gonna make it work. Yeah, they definitely seen that black and blue for sure. Let's give it a little twitch. Andy, man, your YouTube is doing amazing. I watch your sub count go up like lottery numbers. I made the pink one. They were hitting the pink. I just couldn't get them to actually commit to it. Not gonna lie, man. I want to fight like a 5-pound bass on my ultralight. 5-pound bass versus 4-pound test. I'm gonna throw this way where I've been seeing them bass blow up. I haven't catfished in here yet. It's because I'm scared to catch a giant turtle, man. I'll try catfishing it sometime. just don't ever have anything to catch panfish to use for bait. And I ain't trying to bring a pack of hot dogs to work and let them sit in the Jeep all day. Man, wish I had access to the other side of this pond. I'm trying to do a slow retrieve. I can hook set better if I'm already reeling it in. Oh, ooh, ooh, y'all. Man, I just threw right where a bass is. Man, I throw a whopper plopper, but last time I got it stuck. Baseball for YouTube. Baseball 44 YouTube. Oh man, I bet. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit jealous of that reel. Just a lot. Yeah, W by, man. That Shimano, that SLX is beautiful. They sound amazing. ATW, your fishing reel is what mine wishes it could grow up to be. I got the knockoff Temu version. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get a fish on this cast. I feel it. I feel it. See if anything want to pick it up. Let me tell you what I'm bad at. Saving money. Because I got a money spending problem. If I get money, I spend it. God forbid I go to Walmart or anywhere that's got a tackle section, man. Nah, I will end up getting me one of them reels very soon though. I just switched to 20-pound braid on my bait caster. I've used 40 pounds since I've had it. Oh yeah, definitely. I've only had one bad bird nest, and that was because I went to cast and I got caught on a tree behind me, and it destroyed it, man. That was the backlash heard around the world. I think I might hold the record for world's worst backlash, for real. Barely missed that log. Oh my God, dude. I wish y'all could have seen that swirl just now. Yeah, W. Travis, man. Dude, I swear I've ran into him at Green Pond. I don't know if it was him or not. I feel like it was. Yeah, dude, I'd love to get out and do some catfishing. It's been a while. Last time I went catfishing, I caught a solid one, man. Come on, bass. Uh-oh, I might get stuck. My lure just sank right behind a log. Oh, there's a freaking bass right beside my stuff. Dude, I know he's just sitting there looking at my lure right now. Dude, was that Brown Road boat ramp where you was in your video under the bridge? I can't even tell, dude, because Hartwell's down so much. The lake looks crazy right now. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it back over to that log and kind of pop it up and down. Yeah, Broadway Lake's my neck of the woods. The only decent fish I've ever caught out of Broadway Lake was a decent sized yellow perch and like a 5 or 6 pound flathead catfish. Yeah, Green Pond's just way better. I just don't, dude, I cannot catch a fish at Broadway Lake. I don't know what it is about it. I can catch bluegill out of there all day. Anything else? Nope. Come on, that spot's money. Dude, at this point, I would be happy to catch the same 3-pounder I've already caught. I was really wanting to catch a bass on the ultralight rod just because I figured it'd be fun. Yeah, I know there's a fish in Broadway. I see dead bass a lot. I've seen people pull up stringers of crappie. I can't get a crappie to bite. I caught a crappie on accident a long time ago. After this cast, we're gonna go over here, cast over there somewhere. All right, enough's enough. I'm throwing on a helgrammite. Man, I've got so many soft plastics on me. Gotta dig through them. And I found them. Yeah, ATW, man, y'all go subscribe to him. He's awesome. I actually met him in person while I was streaming a long time ago. A real cool person. Y'all probably already subbed up to him. All right, let's see what the helgrammite can do for us. This thing caught my PB multiple times. This is my all-time favorite lure right now. So let's see if we can catch one on first cast with it. Dude, there's something about this helgrammite that these bass, boy, they love them. Yeah, I caught a real nice catfish that same day. Yeah, after I found your rod holder, the very next day I went to Broadway Lake, and I left mine at Broadway Lake. .4 ounces, largemouth bass. My PB overall is 7 pound, 4 ounce catfish, blue cat. I feel like the last catfish I caught was bigger than that, but I just didn't weigh it. Does any fish want to show themselves right quick? There we go. Y'all probably think I'm crazy because I keep casting straight out to the middle of the pond. But I promise you, that's where they are, man. And my buddy caught his first 2-pound, or first bass ever the other day. The same spot. Oh, my bell opened up. I mean, my bell closed. Okay, well, cast it right on top of the log. You only get about 6 inches of visibility in this water. Oh, I can get you a catfish. Yeah, as long as it ain't raining, I'll try to get up Green Pond. I don't even know what the weather's supposed to be this weekend. ATW, we need to do a fishing challenge video, man. We'll do a collab. I want to do a bunch of videos like kicking their bass and Fletcher the fisherman and all them. Oh, we got something, y'all. Oh, we got a dink. Huh. The dink saved me, y'all. Look. Little baby. How did you even, man? Huh. Little bitty baby. My first fish of the year, y'all. Look at that 10-pounder. It's a 10-pound bass. Y'all like my first 10-pound bass? Let's get her released on him. Dude, that is the smallest bass I've ever caught out of this pond. I didn't know there were bass that small in here. God, dude, he freaking ate that helgrammite. There we go. That was weird. That was awesome. Yep, skunk's gone, man. Dude, I'm not even lying. When it comes to bass fishing, I have been on a, I think it's a month skunk streak now, or close to it. It's been awful. That little guy just made my year. That was the first fish I've caught this year. And I am excited. I'll take a little guy all day. He picked it up while I just had it still on the ground. I'm not sure. I'll let you know. Definitely let you know. I feel like I'm gonna break my rod if I set the hook on a 5-pounder. I'm telling you, man, when you can't get a bite on anything, you throw a helgrammite on, dude, something's gonna chomp it. If you get it in the right spot. Any of y'all watch Richard Gene, The Fishing Machine? All right, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you stopping by. You finally caught me live. Oh, I think we just had a bite. Yeah, my line pulled tight just for a second. I've never used a helgrammite on a lake. I've only used them at the river and in a pond. I'm trying to catch y'all a big bass. I'm gonna cast this helgrammite over here to the left. There's like a whole tree that fell right there in the water. Can't see it, but it's there. I swear I caught my PB with a helgrammite. So let's see if I can swim it back, see what happens. This wind is not playing nice with the ultralight. First bass of 2026, and it wasn't my personal worst bass either. Yeah, man, when I started a fishing YouTube, I had my old YouTube channel had 10,000 subscribers, but it was a gaming channel. I kind of went from gaming channel and switched it to fishing, and man, it tanked my views and everything. So I started over. That's why we're at 700 subscribers, which is freaking awesome. I can't believe we've grown that fast. Needless to say, my gaming audience did not want to see me fish. You know what's crazy? Every time I posted a fishing video or went live, I would lose 100 to 300 subscribers just from posting fishing content. Ain't that crazy, y'all? People need to touch grass. Yeah, if you look up Real Dirty Gaming, that's my old YouTube. It's actually got some of my first live streams on it. They suck. Yeah, I would sit there for about 3 or 4 hours streaming catfishing, and I would stream to 0 viewers, man. That was rough. Every day, I was streaming like 4 times a week. So I said, you know what? Let's start over, start brand new. And it's been awesome. It's been fun. I'm gonna see if there's anything on the bank to my right. Then we're gonna go to the left again. I don't know if I seen my lure or a fish. Yeah, I used to bass fish back in the day, and I wouldn't catch anything. I started watching Richard Jean, the fishing machine, and he put me on helgramites, and these things have just changed my game. I think we just had a nibble. Yeah, that line just twitched. We're gonna leave it alone. Let's see if something's on there. Nope. Oh man, we just got hit. No, no, no. He spit it out. All right. We're gonna get him. We're going right back. Same spot. All right, fish. Helgramites for you. Come on. Huh? Kind of like buddies. Just leave it alone. They eat it. So weird. So weird. Come on. Pick it up. I'm gonna try to burn this thing across the top. That's how I've caught big fish with this thing. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna let that sit there just for a minute. I just seen a giant swirl. Come on, he was like 5 feet away from where I casted. Let's set this down just for a second. You guys think I should switch back to the Senko? What's up, Bryce? Welcome. I'm gonna give the helgrammite one more throw, and then we're gonna pick up the bait caster. Oh, you should have seen me yesterday. Dude, I think I changed lures like every 10 minutes. Probably wasn't the right thing to do, but dude, I was throwing everything I had, trying not to get skunked yesterday. I'd be happy to catch a warmouth again. All right, Senko time. All right, let's go. think I just drug across a log or something. That was weird. How's the audio? Does the background noise sound like gunshots or like booms or popping? I'm using a mic, trying to cut this highway noise out. Did I get that hooked? All right, my mic is dying. I have to turn my mic off. All right, can y'all hear me now? All right, sorry y'all. Now I have to use a different app to stream from out here because, hold on. I think we got something, y'all. No, man. Dude, that was a big bass. He freaking let it go. Dang, boy, he swam off with my lure and everything. I seen my line moving sideways. God, it's so hard to hook set with an ultralight, man. Hopefully I didn't give him a sore lip or he ain't gonna bite again. Oh, I bet, man. Oh, he would have been a good one. I seen the swirl right beside my line. That's how I knew he was gonna pick that bait up. Dude, he was about like 10, 15 feet in front of me. I picked up some weeds. Well, we can definitely catch some grass. We need a bass. That's about as barely skin hooked as you can get right there. I ain't gonna cast this one too far. I'm gonna put it about right in front of us. I've never caught a snakehead. Appreciate the sub. We just got a hit. Oh my God, y'all. I was gonna try to hook set him to the freaking moon. I pulled my lure out of his mouth and all the way up here on the bank. God, freaking ultralight, man. It's rough. I'm gonna keep the hook exposed. I think I might only have time for about one more cast after this. I just seen where a bass is, so let's see what we can do right quick. All right, this is gonna be the last one, y'all. definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. It's fun chilling with y'all. I got time for literally one more, and I gotta go. Shoot, with the bite like this today, I might have to come back out tomorrow for real. Because they've been biting the whole time I've been out here. All right, y'all. Well, it's been fun. We did get us one. We did not get skunked. But I'm gonna end the stream there, y'all. We'll see y'all later.